My boss demanded I log every single minute of work. So I did. Every single minute. This all started when Sandra became our office manager at a tech startup where I worked as a developer. She was hired to improve productivity, which meant she didn't trust anyone. On my first day under her management, she called me into her office. I need you to track your time, she said, tapping her pen on her desk. Every task, every break, every email. I want it logged in this spreadsheet by end of day. I asked, how detailed are we talking? Detailed, she said. I need to know where every minute goes. No vague entries. If you're working, I need to know what you're working on. Okay, fine. I started logging everything. 8 a.m., arrived at office, hung jacket, walked to desk, 4 minutes. 8:04 a.m., opened email, scrolled through messages, 6 minutes. 8:10 a.m., read Slack notification about meeting, 2 minutes. 8:12 a.m., started coding project, 28 minutes. Every single minute. At first, Sandra loved it. Finally, she said, looking at my spreadsheet, real data. But then I kept going. I logged bathroom breaks. I logged the time I spent waiting for my coffee to brew in the break room. I logged the 90 seconds I spent talking to a coworker about a work problem. I logged the time I spent thinking about code without typing, because that's still work, right? 2 weeks in, my time logs were 47 pages long. Every single day, just pages and pages of tiny tasks. Sandra called me back in. This is excessive, she said, scrolling through the spreadsheet. You asked for every minute, I said. I'm logging every minute. But this is eating into your actual work time, she said. You're spending hours just logging. Should I not log the logging time? I asked. Because I can add that too. She stared at me. I continued. I'm also tracking the time I spend in meetings discussing what I'm tracking. That's another hour a day. Should I add that? Sandra tried a different approach. Can't you just group things, make it less detailed? You said no vague entries, I said. You said you need to know where every minute goes. I'm following your rules exactly. For 3 more weeks, I kept it up. My logs became legendary in the office. People were laughing about them. The spreadsheet was so massive it crashed her email when she tried to send it to upper management. Then came the meeting with the CEO. Sandra had to explain why she was getting 47-page daily reports instead of actual work summaries. She tried to explain the system, but when the CEO asked to see a sample, he saw me had logged, thinking about how to solve bug, 12 minutes, and realizing I need coffee to think better, 6 minutes. The CEO looked at her. Is this what we're paying for? Logging time? Sandra turned red. You've killed productivity, the CEO said. Look at the actual output. Projects are behind. And I'm looking at a spreadsheet that shows your new manager is spending more time tracking than leading. Sandra was fired 2 days later. Not because of the logging system itself, but because she couldn't explain why she'd implemented something so broken that it made everyone less productive. I never logged another minute.